welcome, Leon.
Welcome. Leon the litigant.
Yeah, that's
what it feels
exactly
like.
what I was thinking. Exactly.
That's just what I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm litigation every day I fucking wake up. I think
Everyone's emotionally suing you.
Fuck me. Bad news. I told you my cousin passed away. And
yeah. I reckon out of these 100 episodes or however many we've done, I reckon there's been about 10 guys, 10 of your mates, relatives, whatever, that passed away.
Yeah, I know.
Like 10%. Every 10 episodes, someone dies. You're a bad omen.
I know. But, you remember I told you the story a long time ago about how he used to have a bookshop and he got hammered because this mother found a young teenager, under 18 obviously, with a penthouse, and it had his bookshop stamp on the front to return. You know how you used to return them to exchanges and you'd get a discount?
Wow.
Fuck. And they hammered him. They fucking, so I always felt sorry because fuck, it's a teenager with a penthouse,
Yeah.
And I was thinking, what would you do if you were a parent and you walked in and your teenage son had a penthouse? What would you do? Would you go to the coppers?
I'd say penthouse. What are you fucking looking at penthouse? Look at Pornhub.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
That's before Pornhub. No, I would have just taken out $50 and said, here, mate, get a subscription. You don't have to walk up to that old pervy in the shop.
That's right.
Yeah, they deliver it. You idiot. You don't have to walk up. They deliver it. Anyway.
That story reminds me of my first wank.
You remember your first wank?
Yeah, I was wanking over a penthouse.
Jesus.
And then the guy came up and said, are you going to buy that?
Who came up?
The newsagent.
Did you take it out of the plastic? They hate it when you do that.
It wasn't in a plastic. In those days, they weren't in plastic.
Weren't they?
Plastic wasn't even invented in those days.
I have got a very disturbing story.
No. I just want to bring up how you forgot to bring this up. How you rang up the funeral home and you asked them for some information on your cousin, and they said, not the coroner actually. You asked him for some information. Said, no, we can't release your information because it's an invasion of his privacy, and he's dead.
He's dead. So I ring the coroner, and I know it was the
he's
police.
Dead, but
it was the police. I was talking to the police, and I was trying to get all this information, and I said, I'm sorry, I can't tell you. It's an invasion of his privacy. I said, well, he's dead. I don't think it's going to matter.
Being dead is the actual definition of privacy. Once you're dead, that's it. No one can bother you anymore.
Yeah. Well, there's that too, and also the other thing too. Every time I used to ring him, he'd just whinge about, I need a holiday, I need to go on a holiday. Oh, fuck, I thought, well, he's on holiday now.
He never went?
He's on one now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not coming back. He's not coming back from that holiday.
Jesus. Anyway, I got, fuck. Look, that was just one thing that's been happening. The other thing is my mother's gone into a nursing home, right, which is full on, right? Anyway, so my mother's 92, she's blind, right? Okay. She's settling in, but she's just like talking. Sometimes she just goes off on these weird sort of conversations about, like when I was a child and stuff like that. It's fucking horrible. I mean, Benny, he collects the beer bottles, my empty beer bottles. Benny. He collects it. Yeah, they're 10 cents each. So he makes a fucking fortune. He drives a Range Rover. Anyway, Benny he's pulling, all the beer bottles out of the yellow bins. And he said, because I told him about this conversation I had with my mother, and he said, they're seminal conversations. And I mean, what are you talking about? Seminal. And he goes, they're the conversations that come from way, way back in your past, and they change, they can fuck you up. They mind fuck you. And I said, what do you mean? Like what? And he goes, one day one of your parents said, by the way, you were adopted, You were what? Or I never told you this, but I don't really know who your father is. I was making this movie and there were all these guys and, things like that. You imagine that, and you're just going, what? I'm 50. I'm 50 and you're telling me this now? Anyway, so my mother, she was talking about a friend of hers, daughter, is non-binary. It was has just come out as non-binary, right? My mother's going on. She's pretty.
So
cool.
what does that even mean? What does
it doesn't identify
mean?
as a male or a female. I think that's non-binary.
So she doesn't identify as human.
No, she identifies as human. She's just not male or female, right? Which is fine.
I don't have a
problem. I don't have a fucking problem.
But you can't be a human without being male or female.
Yes, you can.
Can you?
You can be a human and be a dickhead. Why can't you be non-binary? Anyway.
Yeah, but you're a dickhead male or a dickhead female.
Well, I don't know. Anyway, so my mother's...
You're a fucking scientist.
She's fucking telling me this story.
It's X and XY and that's it.
Anyway,
that's what it says under my microscope, buddy.
She's telling me the story. And like, yeah. And I live in the inner west and every second child is non-binary, right? It's fucking just so... It used to be confusing. Now it doesn't even matter. I don't even fucking care, right? Anyway... So my mother goes, oh, yes, I understand. It's how you're born. She goes, you know what? I always thought I was, right? This is what she says. I always thought I was, and I just left the room, right? I left the room. I walked straight out of the room. She's blind, so she's still talking. She thinks I'm in the room, right? I walked out of the room. What?
I was what?
Well, that's right. She goes, I always thought I was, and she's just about to... say something because we're talking about non-binary, right?
Yeah, I know, but you didn't fucking...
I walked out of the room.
Oh, my God.
And then, not only that, I'm in the hallway, walking up and down the hallway. I can hear her talking. I've got my fucking fingers in my ears, right? Like I'm a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, well, it's almost a man court, isn't it, really? Like, should I have just stayed there and listened to her? What? No way. No way. I don't want to know any shit like that. God, that's seminal.
Now I won't be able to sleep.
You want to know? No, I'm not fucking asking. I'll go back and say, look, I'm really sorry. Can you ring up Duke and just tell him about your non-binary feelings?
And then she'll say to you, who are you?
She's fucking 92 years old and she's telling me this shit. Mate, I'm seriously, I walked out and I got my...
well, that explains, because when I first saw you, met you, I thought you were a girl.
Well, I think that says more about you than me. Anyway, all right. Talking about that.
What?
Fucking YouTube, crazy. It's gone crazy, right? And it comes as news as well, because remember I sent you that link to this girl who's just walking around. She's got a YouTube channel. She just walks around in an adult nappy.
Yeah.
And then you sent me that link, and it's this woman who that's what she does all day. Well, apparently, I don't think it's true. I think
she sleeps in a crib.
Yes,
She's got her pajamas on. She's got her teddy bear. She identifies as a 2-year-old.
Yeah,
24 hours a day.
It's basically, what is it? Hold on.
You got your medical dictionary.
I got my yes.
Look under C. What words come under C?
All right. So she identifies as a adult baby, right? Which means that she plays with toys. She sleeps in a crib. She wears a nappy. So she actually complains about how much each week she spends on adult nappies. So which is interesting, because does that mean she actually defecates in the nappies? Like, I think it's a bit fake. I think she just does it, and the whole thing is online content, right? But you have a look at her photos and stuff like that. She's sitting there in really provocative sort of sexual positions.
She's
with nappies on. Yeah,
she's bought crutchless nappies.
No, they're not crutches.
No, I know.
That would defeat the whole purpose, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I don't understand all that stuff. I don't get it. It's like, it's my experience with nappies is they stink, and I did everything in my power to avoid them.
Why would you have experience with nappies?
Well, I am a former child.
So,
Oh, look, I was thinking, right? I was remembering, and you remember her. You remember I was engaged to this Danish girl, Annette, tall,
Annette.
beautiful Danish girl, everything.
Annette for the hologram.
Yeah.
That was her second
That's
name.
not how you pronounce it, but anyway. So I'm dating her. She's everything. I just want to share this with our listeners. She was everything I ever wanted, right? Everything I ever wanted. But she accused me of invading her privacy. Like she said.
And she wasn't dead.
She said I invaded her privacy. Well, she didn't say it. She wrote it in a diary. And
well, you were reading her diary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And anyway,
strike one.
But
privacy.
then I find out, right? I'm reading a diary, and I find out that she's cheating on me. So I'm reading it, and she's going on about she's met this guy, she's in love with this guy, she wants to spend the rest of her life with this guy.
Yeah.
And it was some French guy called Fiance. And I just said, okay, that's it, that's done. I didn't explain anything, just walked out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then she accused you of invading her privacy?
No, I was gone by then.
Oh, right.
I was gone by then.
But she was having story, Duke.
I know, but she's having an affair with a French guy called Fiance.
Yeah. Yeah, is that a joke?
Oh, my God.
God, what? Fiance.
Fucking idiot.
What? Fiance? What does that mean?
It was me. I was her fiance, you idiot.
Oh, what? Well, why would she be writing that in the diary? I'm having an affair with fiance. Oh,
she didn't say I'm having an affair. She said, I love my fiance. Oh, fucking hell. You just killed it. You've killed it all.
Fucking hell.
Every time I think you can't get any more stupid,
all right,
you surprised me.
Fuck me, Duke. That was just look. All right, let's have a listener survey. Write in who fucking followed that, and was I completely like just fucked up? I don't know. I think everyone would be on my side. Anyway.
No, we'll just put in, were you completely fucked up?
All right. So.
No, we'll just put in, is Leon a fucking idiot?
Thank you.
Tick yes?
Yes.
We won't even have a tick no option if you don't want to.
Okay,
no, because if you don't want to do it, you just don't even tick. Man Court is now in session with judges Duke and Leon. This man comes home from work. He busts his wife having an affair, or she's fucking her work friend.
Yeah.
Right? And then, instead of going crazy, he cooks dinner for them.
Both?
Yep.
Ooh.
Both.
Mushrooms? Mushrooms?
Well, then the guy, the lover, eats and then dies of poisoning. He dies of poisoning. So,
but does the wife die?
No.
And her husband doesn't die?
No, yeah. Just the lover. Just the lover's dead.
Yeah.
So my question is for the man court, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we can go both. We can do both men, but my main question is the lover. Yeah. Is he a man?
For staying for dinner?
Yeah. So you're screwing, imagine this, you're screwing your work friend, your work wife.
Yeah.
You're screwing your work wife and her husband comes home and then he invites you for dinner. Are you going to stay?
And you accept.
Yeah.
So it's like not only are you fucking his wife, you're going to make him cook your dinner as well.
But not only that, just the awkwardness of it, the fucking, you've invaded this guy's life.
Privacy.
Are you going to stay for fucking dinner?
What's the guy, was the guy who was fucking his wife, was he French? Was his name Fiance?
Yeah. That cunt gets around, man. He gets around. He's dead now, so good. And not only that, don't you think, oh, wait a second, I just fucked this guy's wife and he's making me dinner.
Yeah.
Am I going to fucking eat that?
Yeah. Like, do you remember when we were in Monaco and I complained about the eggs and she took them back and you said, she just spat in those eggs when she brought them back and I couldn't fucking eat them because you fucked up my lunch.
No, you were eating them because
no, I wanted to prove
because Jen and I were watching it. We're just hanging there watching you going,
right. I did eat it because I thought I'd be a big man. Yeah, look, I agree. I reckon the guy's, he's either just a sociopath where he'd fuck someone's wife and then make the husband cook him dinner, or he's just an idiot, or, so I don't know. Idiot or sociopath, what do you think?
Well, he's dead, so it doesn't matter. But do we arrest him? This would be the first time we arrested
a corpse
in man court. Yeah,
corpse. yes, we arrest him.
Anyone out there who catches their wife cheating on them, that's a hall pass.
Hall pass for what? For what?
For you to do anything you want now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I never thought of it like that, Duke.
Yeah, but that's because you're an idiot. That's what I've put the polls up, and they're ticking, man. They're ticking over.
Man Court is now in session with judges Duke and Leon.
But have you ever seen anyone like you're talking to someone and they're lighting off, like finishing, they're lighting off butts, butts? Well, they used to call it chain smoking, didn't they? Have you ever seen anyone do that?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking intense.
And you know who I used to see doing that a lot? Who? Which brings me to the next topic. Yeah. Guys with comb-overs. Back in the day, guys with comb-overs used to be chain smoking and stuff. But what I want to ask you is what happened to the comb-overs? You don't see them anymore.
Oh, no, it's climate change. We talked about this before. It's climate change. The wind. It's
so windy.
Strong. It's too windy. It's so windy now that if you have a comb-over, you could, like if you were standing, like just say you were catching a train, and a gust of wind and your comb-over lifts up. It's like a sail, and it gets all and because you've got no keel, you just right across the platform, over the edge, right in front of the commuter train. Bang! Not only are you dead, but that fucking driver's on 10 years compo.
When I was a kid, I used to. And I'll explain what a comb-over is because we've got all these young listeners that probably haven't even seen one. It's when a guy goes bald and he grows the side of his hair really long and then flips it over the top of his head.
And then he has to use products
it's like a lid.
To keep it down.
Yeah.
It's like a lid, like a those rubbish bins where you put your foot down on the little pedal and the lid opens.
Yeah,
it's like that. It's exactly like that. And ironically,
and the slightest gust of wind can blow it back over. So then you've got this long bit of hair hanging past your chest on one side.
Fucking dangerous. Like if you're working machinery or blender, say you're making a smoothie.
Yeah, imagine you get it stuck in, like you're working in a factory and you get it stuck and your whole head's going.
Yeah, or you're making a smoothie and it goes in the blender and it just goes and pulls your head into the blender. Bang! Smack! You got fucking smoothie and brains and shit everywhere. Hell, what a mess.
But when I was a kid, I used to be scared of guys with comb-overs.
I still am. What are you talking about, kid? I still am.
I used to go to my mum, I'd be holding hands with my mum. I'm fucking 3 years old and I'd see a guy with a comb-over, chain smoking, and I go, Mummy, comb-over. My mummy would say, stay away from that pervert with his comb-over.
And go and change your nappy, you stinky little fuck.
Yeah, isn't that your job?
That's the thing. Oh, the other thing too, the YouTube fucking psycho channels, Sissy Maids. You remember I sent you that link to Sissy Maids? So they're grown men dressed by their partners as maids, but they're not like normal. They're like not even a Disney maid. I don't know what it is. They're just fucking weird.
They're dressed like a little girl, basically. You know what they're dressed like? Shirley Temple.
Yeah. But the dresses are sort of like...
Geez, listeners are going to have to do a lot of Googling this episode.
Yeah. I hope you got a lot of data.
They're dressed like a baby doll.
Yeah, like a doll, but the dresses are sort of like stiff. They're not flowy, sort of. They're material, but they're
and they've got to go
starched.
over their big gut as well because they're all like fat old men.
Fuck! And then they make them walk around like little dancing ballerinas.
Yeah, and abuse them while they're doing it.
And abuse what? And that's their wife. What the fuck? I can't be. I'd rather be poisoned. I think I'd rather eat that meal than fucking. It's horrible. You got to. I tell anyone who's listening, Google Sissy Maids on Google. Fuck.
I'll actually put it
YouTube.
up. I'll put it up. I'll put up that video, and people can have a look at it. But look,
I'm not criticising people.
Yes, you are. That's the whole thing. That all you've done is criticise.
If you're happy in a relationship, that's really all that matters.
Well, you know what it's like with long-term relationships. You got to start getting creative.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that, but don't fucking put it on the internet for people like me to see by accident and then and then fucking
accident in inverted commas.
I can't sleep. I stay awake at night worrying.
Yeah, and then you send it to me, you cunt.
Well, I wanted to share the grief. Fucking Sissy Mates. That broke the bank for me, I tell you. That really broke the bank. That is the fucking sickest
But you
thing.
you look at this guy walking around doing that and you're thinking, really, that's what you're doing in your time off? Like, lie down, man. You've probably been working all day. Go sit down. Watch something.
Watch Lost in Space. Watch Lost in Space.
Yeah, have a beer. Why are you dressing up like a little girl walking around while your wife's abusing you?
Abusing you. Yeah. I don't fucking know.
All right, I've got a letter.
Yeah.
Dear Duke and Leon, we recently hired a 20-year-old Swedish au pair girl.
Au pair.
Au pair girl.
Au pair. Oh, what a pair.
So we recently hired a 20-year-old Swedish au pair girl to look after our children.
Idiot.
She walks around the house in barely any underwear.
Barely underwear.
Oh, that's G-string, I guess.
Oh, it's G-string and no bra.
In barely any underwear. My husband has taken quite a shine to her.
Jeez. Wow.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like he's a baby doll dress wearer.
No.
He takes her for long drives at night. Sometimes they don't come back until the next morning. I am feeling quite jealous and rejected because the first night she was here, she ate me out in the shower.
What?
She ate me out in the shower.
Ate me out? Who says that? How old is this woman? She's like 90?
I don't know.
No one says that anymore.
What should I do, Jamie? Okay, so she's jealous because, not because her husband's fucking her, she's jealous because the Swedish girl is fucking the husband. She's jealous of the actual, because the Swedish girl went down on her in the shower and now she's jealous. But you know what?
Wow.
It's a very common problem.
Well,
it happens all the time.
I think it's a play. It's a playbook. It's a classic playbook.
It's cunt blocking. That's what the husband's doing. He's cunt blocking.
What? Cunt blocking?
Well, you've heard of cock blocking?
No. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, my God. It's when someone prevents someone else from fucking a girl. That's called cock blocking.
What, like some sort of mechanical device in the underwear? Is that what you're talking about?
And the opposite would be cunt blocking. So her husband is cunt blocking. But look, the solution's easy. You got something to say?
Yeah, well, I think it's a classic playbook move by the Swedish au pair. She's playing both of them to secure. She's either going for the house or she's trying to get permanent residency or something. She's playing it. I mean, for a start.
You know what? Don't bring your experiences into this.
I'm telling you, going down on a woman in the shower, that's dangerous shit. I mean, if you get some water into your lungs, that's fucking pneumonia, Duke. That's fucking pneumonia. She's a risk taker.
Oh,
This
Jesus.
Swedish au pair, she's a risk taker, and she's
Of
going
course
for the
she
fucking
is.
house. She's going for the house.
She's
I'm telling
20.
you. Yeah, well, there
No,
you
look,
go. Perfect
I
age.
don't think it's anything as sinister as that. I really don't. I think the solution is really easy. And that is you just work out a timetable and you put it on the fridge. You put a timetable on the fridge. 9 o'clock, Inga eats me out and shower. 10:30 does anal with Fred.
Yeah. But
You want me to go through the whole day, do you?
Yeah. No, I was thinking like there are kids there, so if you put it on the fridge, you'd have to do it in code, right?
Well, if the kids need looking after, they probably can't read.
Well, you're going to take that chance?
Oh, yeah, no, okay, you do it in
Daddy,
code.
what does anal mean? All right. Yeah, okay. Well, no, I think there's something more sinister going on, but if that's what you think, I think that's perfect. And it's good to get a roster going.
Yeah, you get a roster, you get some, you get some routine.
Yeah, and a roster is the opportunity for everyone to interact. Like when you're at work, how come he's got more overtime than me? Things like that. So you say, okay, let's just even it out a bit.
Yeah, so that way everyone knows where everyone is.
Yeah.
You can prep.
Yeah.
You can prep for Inga. You can say, okay, what is it? It's Wednesday today. That is, she's going to lick my asshole.
Yeah.
So I better really scrub down there. My mate was telling me this not long ago. He's our age, right? And he was telling me he was going out with this girl when he was young, his first girlfriend, I think, or second girlfriend or something. And she's a virgin. And she says to him, I want to lose my virginity. And he says, okay. So she invites him over. It's a Saturday night or whatever. He goes in the house, in the bedroom. There's clean sheets. Everything's clean, but then there's sheets on the table next to him. Yeah. And there's condoms and...
Is it her house or his house?
Her house.
Her house.
And then there's a new lock on her bedroom door. And she locks the bedroom door. And anyway... They have sex.
Yeah.
And he goes outside.
Yeah.
And the mum's standing there. And she goes to him, remember, sex is like ice cream. You have it once, you want to have it all the time.
Jesus.
Like ice cream. Anyway, later on...
This is the mother.
Yeah. Later on, he finds out that the mum... had planned it all. She'd planned she was the one that put the sheets there. She was the one that went and got the condom. She put the new lock on the door. She got the dad to put the new lock on the door. Because she said to her daughter, she said to her daughter, if you're going to, because they were talking about losing a virginity, and she was saying, if you're going to lose your virginity, it's got to be done in a nice place. It's got to be done in a safe place and blah, blah.
Because you'll always remember it.
Well, no, it's just she doesn't want her to do it in the fucking back of a car and get busted by the cop or whatever.
Well, that's much better. I mean? That's a much better story.
I know, but the thing is, he's saying, I didn't realize I was just the puppet in the whole thing. I didn't know anything. I didn't know what
puppet.
Yeah.
The fuck puppet. And Mummy had her hand up his ass.
Yeah, and Mummy organised the whole thing, and I didn't know. I just get invited. I come over. I do everything, blah,
That's
blah,
her
blah.
mummy. That's not her mummy, not Billy mummy. That's her mummy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she organised the whole thing.
She organised the whole thing,
puppet.
And he goes, man, I was played. He goes, I don't give a shit because I got the fuck. But he goes, I didn't realise I was getting played.
Jeez. Jesus Christ, that's scary. That's scary. And the mother was, oh my God.
Because it's like the carrot. You know what I mean? Leading the donkey with the carrot. And what's a better carrot than sex? You're not asking questions.
What, for the donkey? I don't know. But that's so weird. That's so weird because that's happened to me twice. And I backed out.
Really?
Yeah, I backed out twice. Yeah, I'm a virgin. And then I backed out once. And then And then the other time was, Leon, it's time. It's time. I want to lose my virginity. But actually, I was going out with someone else, so I couldn't do it anyway. But it's twice, and I walked away. That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, but someone didn't organise it and lead you.
No. I know, but I mean,
he was led into the room like fucking. I don't know.
And weird too, Duke. When my dad was dying, he said, the only thing I ever really wanted to do was have sex with a virgin. And I thought, that's so fucking selfish. Why, you're dying.
That's so selfish.
Why would you be telling me that shit? That's seminal, right? And then, of course, well, what does that mean? So you're telling me my mother wasn't a virgin when and then I just walked out. I fucking walked out.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
I didn't make that connection.
Yeah, and I fucking see what I'm talking about, seminal shit. You can't unhear shit.
Well,
like
that's maybe what your mum was going to tell you, that she wasn't a virgin.
Oh, God, shut the fuck up, Duke.
You brought it up.
Oh, fuck.
I'm trying to help you.
No. All right.
I'm trying to help you.
Let's talk about something more important. Oh, I saw an interview with Dredd. Have you ever seen that guy, Dredd? He's the porn star, the black porn star. He's got the biggest dick in the business, right? And the guy's asking him, he's going, so Dredd, how long is it? And he goes, oh man, you know what? I don't even think about it. Fuck, I don't know. I don't talk about it. People ask me and I'm just, it's not my whole life. He's going along like this. And he's going, well, just roughly. And he goes, I don't know, maybe it's 10 inches. I loved it. I love it the way he's going, oh man, I don't talk about it. I don't care. It's like,
I don't talk about it. Fuck it, hell.
No, nobody was really sincere. You can tell people are being sincere. He wasn't laughing and.
He's sick of it. That's like talking about work. You come home and someone's asking, on the weekend. On the weekend, people are saying, how did that experiment go? How did that? I don't want to fucking talk about that. I don't.
Is that monkey still alive?
The one. Let's not bring that up, please.
The one that Duke's looking after. Is that monkey still alive? I don't want to talk about.
Speaking of monkeys, what about? Did you read about Musk? What Elon Musk's been doing?
Doing what?
He's been putting electrodes in monkeys' brains.
Yeah, well, we do that. So what's wrong with that?
Yeah, but I mean, he's been doing it to make.
But we're trained. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
we're qualified.
We're not car manufacturers. And so he's been putting electrodes in monkeys' brains to make them super intelligent.
What? How does that make them super intelligent?
I don't know. I don't know how it works, but I'm thinking,
if the monkey was so fucking intelligent, why would it let some idiot car manufacturer stick something in their brain?
Well, they're not intelligent before the electrode goes in.
After.
They
say, what the fuck is this sticking in my brain? So now they're intelligent.
It's got me thinking, there's going to be a super race of monkeys, way more intelligent than us.
Driving electric cars.
Oh, no.
Well,
they're just going to be. They probably know every language on Earth. You know how strong fucking monkeys are.
Oh, but it depends. Spider monkeys aren't really strong. Chimpanzees are strong.
Yeah, well,
they're not monkeys. But they're not monkeys.
Oh, fuck it. See, you saying chimps are not monkeys is like me doing the dwarf.
Yes, I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, let's make a pact. I will never, ever mention that, and you will never mention that, okay?
No. No. Right, anyway, so I was thinking, but once they become really intelligent, they're going to be, they'll use monkey analogies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Monkey metaphors, because that's all they know.
So when they become really intelligent and they take over Centrelink, so you ring up and the person or the monkey answers the phone. It says, and you say, oh, look, I really need my doll to be reinstated.
He says to him, well, you've been paid 250 bananas last week. and you're going to be paid 250 bananas next week, so I don't know what you're complaining about. So he's replaced the word money for bananas.
No, but maybe they are bananas.
No.
And he says, if you go to this job interview on Tuesday and stay for an hour, we'll throw in a coconut.
That's right. He says, well, where is this job interview? And he says, okay, so you go to George Street, 351 George Street, and you catch the elevator to the 5th level of the big tree.
Branch number 7.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what it's all going to be like. Branch number 7.
Can I just say that's not too different as to the way the Centrelink is now? Let me just say.
Yeah, I know. But once they overtake the army, we're all fucked.
All right.
They're going to be giving us grenades to throw the grenades.
Coconuts.
No, they'll be saying, throw this shit. You know how monkeys throw their shit?
Shit in your hand and just throw it at them. You don't need a grenade. You don't need a gun, buddy. Let me trust you. When that Russian soldier sees you shitting in your hand and throwing it at him, he'll fucking run. He'll just fucking run all the way back to Moscow because he's saying, I'm not going to deal with these fucking crazy cunts. So, right. maybe it will work. All right, I'll just two quick ones, right? Okay. All you can eat KFC buffet. How long would you last, Duke? How long would you last?
If it's cool. Look, the trouble with KFC is it's run by 15-year-olds. You go there.
Like the whole world.
They never get your order right. There's always something fucking missing.
Yeah.
And, you've got a restaurant and you're going to entrust 15-year-olds to run your fucking restaurant?
Well, you know what I noticed? You don't get those little little wet serviettes anymore, and you don't get a napkin. You don't get anything, actually.
You can if you ask. You have to ask.
You used to get salt and pepper as well.
That's their new policy. That's their policy. Only give it to them if they ask.
Oh, because what would you say? Can I have a burger, small fries, orange juice, and your panties?
Yeah, that's what you can say. But
all right, last one. Andre the Giant or Arnold Schwarzenegger? Who's the biggest star? That's a hard one, isn't it? It's a hard one. I love Andre the Giant. He was such a nice man. He's a wrestler, for those of you who don't know. He was about 7 foot tall, French. He was, 300 kilos, but not fat, just big. He was a big man.
Have you seen the show The Rock? About The Rock?
The Rock?
Yeah.
Well, you mean, we remember we were in Nice and we had lunch with him?
Yeah.
Well,
have you seen his TV? Not lunch with him. We were staring at him while he was having lunch. Anyway,
there's a great doco. All right, so who's the biggest star, Arnie or I'm going 50-50. Oh, you reckon Arnie? You reckon?
Yeah.
All right. That's all I've got, Duke.
All right. I've got a question for you. I want to leave us with this question, right?
Do I have to answer it, or are you going to leave it for next? Or I have to answer.
No,
it
you have
week?
to answer it.
Oh, okay.
It's quick. It's quick. So, 2 friends at school, right?
Yeah.
One of them got held back a year.
Held back a year. Yeah.
Yeah. So he had to repeat.
Yeah.
The 6th grade.
Oh, because he was an idiot, or because?
Yeah.
All right.
So he had to repeat the 6th grade. Another one.
Yeah.
Got pushed forward a year.
Fuck.
So when we all went to first year high school, he went to second. He was straight into second year high school, right?
Oh yeah.
And yeah. So one got held back, one got pushed forward. Guess which one's a millionaire?
The one that got held back.
No, why does everyone get this wrong? The one that went forward, you fucking idiot. The one
how's that a story? That's just
the
obvious.
one that got held back is fucking sweeping streets. I saw him like 2 days ago. So we had a bottle of brown fucking paper bag and he's sweeping streets. The one that got held back.
But is he happy, Duke?
The one that got held back. All right, everyone.
What? Is that it?
What?
Is that it? That's how you're going to end it. You're going to have... what the fuck? What a cunt. You're a cunt.
Look, your meter. Your fucking... The poll we put up. Yeah. Idiot poll.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. 'Cause when you said the one that got held back.
Oh, right. All right. Thank you for everyone for listening. It's been wonderful. We did have a bit of a break, but now we're back. We're back fighting. We're back smoking. We're back steaming like a big bit of shit in someone's hand.
Yeah, and we're growing comb overs. We're going to
Thank you for buying all the
smoke.
merchandise and listening to us on all the platforms and all your support. It's wonderful. It's
And to
the
all our
reason we
new
come back
viewers,
every
and
week.
we've got a lot of new listeners.
It's the reason we come
Thank
back
you.
every week. That and it's part of our parole. All right.
And
Thank you.
a special hello to all you young cunts out there.
Bye.
Bye.